Hi guys, this is the second round of the thing. I recently just completely got a null pointer exception and I was a complete idiot and didn't realize what I was really doing. So anyways, I'm just gonna erase this while I explain to you what I was trying to explain in the last video. So basically, I've been following a tutorial on how to make a roguelike. And one of the things I've been struggling for since the beginning of my graphical development is terrain generation, and I finally found it out. Let's say that. So this tutorial would be for terrain generation, specifically terrain that looks like cave systems. So this is how it is. Okay. I'm going to be using the library libjcsi. It's a good library. Let me show you how it works first. 00 hello world. Okay, so basically libjcsi works as a console system interface. Specifically, the JCSI stands for Java Console System Interface, I think. To be honest, you don't need this library. You just use whatever you want and adapt it to your own library, I would suggest. Of course, you could use libjcsi, but this tutorial is not for showing you how to use it. Okay, so basically how the window works for WSpring console interface, which is what my window extends, is basically there's basically a tile system, and every x value has a spot where it can hold a character, and those characters can be displayed. To be honest, yep. So since we're doing terrain generation, we're not going to do perla noise. I still haven't figured that out, to be honest. But what we're going to do is one that was made by, well, I mean not made by, but was taught to me by Tristan. I'm Tristan, but another Tristan on the internet. He has a very popular blog. He shows you how to make a roguelike in about 20 tutorials. It's tristan.blogspot.com or something. If you don't know, just do Tristan blog. It's very popular, and you should get. Usually, the first site you see is the one you want. Okay, so what we're going to do for terrain generation is we're going to display either a floor or a wall. So that's going to be kind of simple. So what we want to do is iterate. We're going to want to randomize the tiles first of all. So what we're going to want to do is iterate over the tile system we have, and make it so that it has a random tile. Well, simple as that. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been using this apparently for a while, I guess. And so we're going to want to go like this. And so we're going to want to choose between a floor or a wall tile. Now in my last video you kind of saw the exception I got, the null pointer exception. I hate those. So what I didn't do was I didn't do this. Very simple, obviously. Okay, and then, well, first of all, we're going to want to display this, right? So we're going to add in a render method, we're going to want to iterate over all of the tiles we have, and then we're going to want to display them. I already have a print display function for my tiles, so it's really just a matter of going to tiles xy.print this xy, and of course I misspelled this. Okay, so what we should get is this. Yeah, it's very it's It's rather a hodgepodge, wouldn't you say? So what we're going to want to do is smooth them out. It's a pretty popular technique. But I kind of want to add some tiles first, you know? So what we're going to do is add grass, for example. Okay. CSI color dot green. Okay, then we're going to update our randomized tiles. What we're going to want to do is, I think we could do this way. So we're going to have a hash map of tiles and integers. I hate integers. So I call it index new hash map tile integer. Okay. So what this will do is it will provide an index for how for what. Well, no. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I just did that. Never mind, guys. This is really just completely. Yeah. So what we're gonna want to do is tile.displayable tiles. Or yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I have ideas all over time. Equals tile.values, not the value of, values int math.random times tile.values.length. Okay, and we're going to want to iterate over this until we don't, while we have a bounds tile, since we do not want bounds. They are not supposed to be in the inside of the map. So we should see some grass. Or not. Okay then. Oh god. Yeah, so. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. Let's do kiss. We can add decorations, for example. So. You know what, let's just. Let's do something more like this. Let's just ignore the bounds. Or we can just take it out since we're not. Sorry guys, this is really impromptu for me, to be honest. Okay, so what we should see is some grass, floor as well. See? There we go. Yep, there we go. God. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to smooth it out. So we iterate over all of the, well first we should probably do this. So in one of my places I use a hash map for to see how much of a certain tile we had in an area. So let's do that. If you don't know how to use a hash map, basically you have a key, then you have a value to the key. The tile in this example is the key. So now we're gonna want to iterate over all of the values or all of the tiles we have, and we're going to want to put them into the index t and then new integer. We're going to want to give it a base of nothing. So now we're going to want to do something like this. So tile max tile int most and max, sorry. Okay, I just like declaring my variables before we start iterating, which is what we're going to do here. So we're going to iterate over all the tiles, and yeah. This wasn't shown in the tutorial by Tristan. It's more of an adaptation by me, and so I'm forgetting what I did. Sorry. Okay, so we iterate over the tile system, and we put the max tile to be null. It'll change soon, so don't worry. And then max equal to 0. Oh, we should also put, we should reset all the value, all the integers and index to be all the values, all the tiles. I'm sorry guys, it's morning. Please hold, I'm sorry. Okay, and so we're going to want to place the tile with new integer of 0 so that we can reset it back to how it was. Okay, and so now we're going to look through a radius of thing, but first we should probably do this. It's just a way of being 10 more orderly. So that's just less than 0, so if it's out of bounds, and x is greater than the width, so if it's still out of bounds, or if y is out of bounds, we're just gonna return tile dot, well, I suppose, or just return tiles x, y. That simple. Okay, so, and now we're going to want to do a radius of 1, sorry, or 3, I suppose. And so we're just going to iterate over nearby tiles around that. Sorry guys, this is honestly my first time I've tried to type and talk, so please excuse me. So now we're going to want to iterate over all of the tiles that are in the index. And so if the current tile is tile dot x plus lx, y plus ly, then we replace the index with t and well, first, sorry. Okay, and then temp equals index dot get t dot int value. Okay, and so new integer temp plus 1. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry guys. So what we did here is, so far we made an index, where we add all the tiles that we can have into it, and then now we iterate over the tile system, and we reset all the max tiles, or at least the most tile, the tile that's occurring most often, sorry, and the count of the most. And so we reset them to 0 or null, and then reset all of the indexes to 0. And so now what we're going to do is go over all of the tiles in the index, and set, and then count how many, and see which one has the most. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning. If max less than, then we're going to want to get else max. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's just go like this. Wait, no. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is tiles.sy equals index.get. Wait, hold up. I can't believe I'm doing this dumb. Sorry guys. Index.get t.endValue. Then what we're going to want to do is put max tile to be t, and max to be the recent values. So now I want to put it as tiles.maxValue. Hopefully this works. Oh, I forgot one important ingredient. So what we want to do is do this over a certain amount of times. So we should go like this. Time equals 0. It's not that important to have this, but if you want to iterate over it for a long time, it's I suggest you do this. Well, I mean is, but the last statement, sorry, is basically just want this to be a thing so you can loop over it. It's not important in the actual smoothing itself, it's more important in how many times you want to do it. Okay, so I think this looks good. I'm sorry guys, it's just... Okay, so now we're going to smooth it about 6 times. Okay, hopefully it works. Oh, see? Look, it works. Okay. Yeah. So that's terrain generation. Sorry guys for the really long tutorial. It's just... I kind of wasn't going off of the source. I had no practice. I'm being a very bad tutorial maker. So yeah. So basically what we have is floors, grass, and walls. It's completely random, so it's just a matter of, see, we have something a little different. We have less grass, but more walls. Usually this doesn't happen, to be honest. It's usually some, see, like right here, there'd be more walls, you know? I guess it's because I don't have a separate decoration for grass, because that's usually what it is. So let's just expand on this and add a bronze wall, for example. Okay, so side color dot bronze. Then let's make this apricot color. Again, it doesn't have to be a libjcsi, just use a different color, to be honest. And then we'll have a dirt floor. Okay, so this should work. See, there we go. So we have a ton of walls, and then we have some dirt right here, then some bronze walls and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the really lengthy tutorial. It's just I don't know, it's bad professional, not being a very professional YouTuber. So thank you guys, I'll see you next time, and please don't come over here. Okay.